Hey everybody, we're going to be running Ultra UI Goku here on a Fusion / God Key / Future setup. Not exactly sure why he's on so many teams here, but whatever. Running him on the leader slot along with everybody else. We're going to be running him with this unique equipment with 10% ultimate damage, 20% to all defenses, and 38% to base blast attack. There's other equipment here that gives him 15% to base blast attack, 10% to special move, ultimate, and health restoration, along with 35% to strike attack, even though he's blast based, but it's whatever. Oops. Also, this other unique equipment here with 10% to health restoration, 22% to all defenses, and 35% to base blast attack. So with this setup, we're going to see how he does and see if he can still do damage. Alright, how to get that clean little intro in. Let's float up and dodge him. Alright, let's float up again. Caught him on that side step. Okay, so right off the bat, his damage isn't looking pretty bad, and even his strike attack is doing pretty good amount of damage, but I gotta see if I can use up his if I can use his lock-in right now and trigger his comeback. Beast's gauge is going to be out of the way, and obviously his comeback is going to be out of the way. Can I draw another card? Caught him in the side step, but he heals here, so that's kind of annoying. I had a key. Nah, I didn't kill him. The code. Okay, so unfortunately that insane beginning is out of question, but it's fine. Using a green card, not the biggest. Dang, it's a lot of green cards, but it's not the biggest issue here. I didn't have enough. I didn't have a way to counter. I didn't have enough cards, but it's fine. My defense's gauge is going to activate pretty soon. So let's get that built up now. Okay, so there goes that. I'm not going to take a blue card or anything like that with him. So let's swap over to Vegito blue. So his units aren't doing the craziest amount of damage, and this is looking like a movie. Oh, he dropped for some reason. What in the world? Okay, I just couldn't catch him there, but again, his units aren't doing too much damage, so I'm not worried about much. So I can actually swap over to UI here, since if he tries to go for a strike or even a blue, I'm just gonna dodge out of it. So just like that. So okay, I'm just gonna be using this gauge a lot to stall. Okay, I didn't see if he went for anything. I mean, he fused, I know that much, but let's see if I can see if an exclamation mark pops up here. Nope, nothing. Okay, nothing so far. Can I catch him? Oh, I did catch him on the tackle here. Kind of on accident. I didn't expect him to do that, but let's get VB's gauge completely set up here. So I think I'm gonna just start chaining a little bit of cards, actually. I guess I can combo like normal now. I want to set off his 50% disrupt. Okay, now we can transform. And here's my rush, actually, but he still has this gauge up, and Turles still has his comeback, so it's not going to be worth it if I use it right now. Can I get rid of his comeback here, though? That's the big question. Yes, I can. Okay, so now that his comeback is gone, I can just use UI to stall again, so this comeback is pretty much useless, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to dodge everything. And okay, PB'd. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but defensive gauge is about to go off. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna take that with him. VB come back here. So I should take like very minimal damage here. So now all I have to do is get rid of gauges. I mean, Beast Gohan is gauge, and I should be fine. Nope, get out of there and use a green card just in case he rushes. So I'm on a pretty good spot here, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's good damage. So VB, even though he's not even on like, well, actually, yeah, I was gonna say he's not on the fusion team, but like Fusion Zamasu is here. But yeah, this Turles is dead here no matter what. Yeah. All right, so let's see if I can catch this beat. Nope. I'm just worried that he's gonna go full screen since I'm not running any armor break cards, so that's kind of sad. But that's the one thing I don't like about using blast. Okay, I kind of want to be. Can this kill? No, really? I'm surprised. Okay, wait. Come on, just gotta catch him right. Come on. Okay, good. He's dead. So now it's just this guy left. See if I can catch him. Main. Nope. So nothing. Float up. What in the world? Also, I meant float back, but not float up. Okay, well, he's just stunned for. Let's see, have UI finish it off. I'm about to run out of key. That's pretty fun. I'm almost out of key again. I can use this ultimate. Come on. I'm gonna try and use the ultimate to finish it off. Come on. And... nah, I shouldn't have done that. Yup, get out of there. No, I can't get out of there. So, there goes all chances of me finishing off with UI. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it with him. Dodge this. Don't blast through. Okay. Fusion Zombie should be able to kill. Yeah, okay. Moving on to the next match.
And now the unclean world, stained with the violent plague of mortal kind, is remade.
Alright, DB team, not sure why he's doing that, but why not? PB, great, okay. So hopefully he goes for a strike, because his damage is a little too much. Okay, there we go, flip out of it. Can I catch him? Oh, PB, okay, nice. So he's gonna be locked in here, so he's probably gonna go for it right away. Yep. Okay, so this is probably gonna do a little bit teeny beady damage, but it's not going to be too much of an issue since I know UI is going to be carrying later on. So let's go ahead and use it now, and it does recover a lot of my gauge. I believe it's 70% of my gauge, so that's pretty nice. We have more to dodge with. Yeah, and I get to have my okay, great. Oh, cover change, nice. Let's see if I can catch him here on this blast. I do. So gonna get started on building up this gauge here. Use this strike since I have cover and all. Transform here, draw some cards, and I got a green card. That's nice. So my gauge is gonna boost up a lot more. Let's see. I have cover and all, so I can keep going for these strikes still. And my gauge is gonna be completed, so full hand refill here. So get ready for a really long combo. You know what? I don't want VB to be carrying too much. Let's swap over to UI Goku here. And drop combo just because I feel like it. Ah, there you go. Okay, so this blue card should kill. I think this will kill. Yeah, UI Goku. All those equips are really carrying, but yep, dodge out of all of that. And PB, nope, but I still caught him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Dead here. All right, let's main here, see if I can catch him on anything. I do. Okay, so he's dead. This guy's dead. There's no way he's living this. Yup, he's dead. Next match.
All your power is useless against me.
Alright, so this next battle is actually going to be a replay battle because I ran out of storage in the middle of the original recording, but this battle is so crazy that I just had to include it in the video no matter what. But I'm just going to be giving like commentary as the battle replay happens, so it's not going to be in real life, but I mean IRL, like in real time, but you know. I did get first priority here, so that was pretty cool. I did have to drop combo here since I did think he was going to switch over to DAIMA immediately, the blue one. I did get caught in a sidestep here, so that kind of sucked. So, you know, he's going to be comboing me for a long time because, you know, but I did catch him here. The funny thing is I caught him twice on the same DAIMA, the green one, so that was pretty funny. You'll see that in a bit, but you know, battle continuing as normal. I did catch him here, and I believe, yeah, he did set off my no cover change thing immediately. So I used my ultimate. This wasn't going to do crazy damage, but I knew that I had to get rid of any buff cancellations. As I'm pretty sure Vegeta cancels buffs on standby too. So you know, there's that. I honestly, this is one of my best matches I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, I'm a little proud of this match, but just a regular comboing, just like normal. I did get my gauge built up here pretty early on, so that was really lucky of me. Swap over to Vegeta, and I believe I transformed. Yep, I did. So, continued comboing like normal. I couldn't swap over to UI since, you know, he still had sub counts up. I got Vegeta to come. I said Vegeta. I got Zamasu to come in here. And I did use my blue card here. Yep. And he did get paralyzed. I do remember that. And I found it kind of funny how the DAIMA team is always paralyzing, yet he got paralyzed this time. So I remember, like, as I was playing the match, I was like, it's kind of ironic. So, like, how do you like that DAIMA team? Or something like that. But whatever. I believe so UI does have, like, this. I weaken it by 50% damage, and also I heal a lot. So it's almost like buff cancellation, but a little bit better in my opinion for certain scenarios, I guess. But this was one of those scenarios where I would prefer the weakened ultimate attack rather than buff cancellation. He did catch me on a sidestep here, so that was unfortunate. Comboed me for a bit. He did seal strikes here, but I did swap over to Zamasu because of his defensive gauge. And just like normal, DAIMA team doing DAIMA stuff. PV sucks, like usual. Nothing's changing here, and I kept getting my gauge built up since I'd prefer for his combo to be disrupted here. And I was really counting on that disrupt, which is kind of funny since the one I immediately swapped to UI and that's when it catches him. But yeah, here I did try like stalling my sidestep and it didn't work since he tapped me out of it. So here we were just trading blast cards, and I tried catching him here on a sidestep, but it did work. Kept comboing like usual, nothing's really changing. He disrupts like usual. Right, okay, so this is the part where I tried catching him on a sidestep using my maid, but, you know, this guy's weird, and he didn't sidestep. Instead, he rushed for some reason, so, you know, not sure why he did that, like a weirdo, but whatever. He had 2 blue cards also for some reason. I don't know why. I did not end up guessing him, so it's going to be a 2v1 from here on out. So, you know, not exactly the best scenario you want to find yourself in against a DAIMA team, but it is what I find myself in.
Out of the way! I'll take care of the rest.
So here I was just stalling time for sub counts to go down. I tried delaying my sidestep again here, but it didn't work. Using a green card to see if he did anything. He did not. And I have my rush now, but I believe... Oh, no, I thought he was going to blast through it, but no. I don't have any gauge, so I couldn't flip out of anything. And I did swap over to UI. I mean, not UI. Swapped over to Vegito, since he could take that pretty well, and he did. VB does heal first time on getting hit upon entry, and I did try delaying this sidestep, but it did not work. So, you know, here VB's gone. So this is where the true 3v1 with Ultra UI begins. I did use a green card. I caught him on a sidestep, so I took advantage of it, used a strike card to make sure he didn't blast through it. He did activate my one-time notification for special cover changes, but considering I'm last man, it doesn't matter if I used it before. I get to use it again. And here I use my ultimate. You know, it's going to do pretty good damage since this is last man standing Ultra UI. And after all, my UI is 8 stars, fully arts boosted, and overall it's my UI, so it's going to be goated. So he did a lot of damage here. He did heal up a lot, so that was pretty unfortunate. But me being me, I got a PV, so kept comboing him here. I was worried about using this strike here, but I went for it, and I did get it off, and his indestructible was activated. Dodged him here, and this was an extremely risky play, but I needed to use this ultimate somehow, some way. So I used it there and blasted through his long range blasted arts, killed him, and so now it's just these guys. So I I PV'd him, comboed, and I couldn't use a blast there since I said transforming. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta has a blast cover change. I rushed, I used blast, and I was extremely worried I was going to get rushed, but I did not. So, you know, it went through, so now it's just me and green DAIMA Goku. So, his DAIMA Goku did an extreme amount of damage, so I was really worried that he was going to catch me, but no, I caught him on him using a green card. And, you know, the moment that I got this combo started, this one, nope, not this one, okay, but I got caught here, so I was worried this was the end of it, but I dodged out of it. But once I got this next combo started, anytime now. There we go. Okay, so here, once I got this combo started, I was like, oh, okay, I won. There we go. I got 3v1 against Simon Team, but I almost sold here by chaining all the cards here, but he used the blue card, and that is what led to his demise. I do have the actual, like, in real time recording for this last clip, since I did manage to save that much, so this is that clip right now. Alright, so he's at advantage, so I can just tap him out of here, so I'm gonna be really careful. He's the strike! He used the strike! Oh, okay, so I can just combo like normal now, and I should be done with this match. Okay, so I can just chain all of this, right? Shit, I'm out of key. Wait. He used the blue? What? Why would he use the blue there? Okay, I got a 3v1 with UI Goku. I'm done. I'm not doing another one after this. I'm done.